Hello. I've got no words at the moment, so Lord knows what's going to come out. Yeah, it's going to be a few minutes before anything comes out, so you might just want to skip forward and see when my mouth starts moving. What it is I've got the bladder problem at the moment. I go toilet quite a bit, and I'm not able to take electrolytes at the moment. And if you're going to the toilet a lot, losing a lot of liquid and water, the body needs to be replenished with electrolytes. That's what it's losing. And if it loses enough, it starts to lose its memory. And it's really weird the way and the times in my life when I've had bladder problems and my memory's been wiped. It's at times when I'm really pissed off with life. And then my memory gets wiped. I'm prostituted back into life. But I really don't care because it's so bad. On a personal, experiential level of life, that I don't need to look at anybody else in the world to be able to say nobody should live like this. Nobody should have to go through this. This is awful. And I'm really at a loss what to do. And I've got 15 years of army-like experience in overcoming obstacles, the challenges my mental health has put in the way, and I'm at a loss this time because it's the present moment. It's the present moment. My eyes do this, so you're going to have to forgive me. I'm focused. It's the present moment that's the problem. In other words, the present moment is excruciating. I've got many different areas of my life that need urgent addressing, and the world just isn't urgent. Here in London, Europe, the compassion of the other individual doesn't cater for urgency. The national health system, too many times I've tried to go there with urgent problems, and their whole modus operandi is to slow me down. I go to hospital for my mind, mental health hospital, psychiatric hospital, and they do exactly the same. You've got this addiction, Gabriel, you've got that addiction. We're talking about my addiction for coffee. And I'm well aware of my addiction for smoking, but it's just not the right time. So why are you going to add pressure on me? What they do, they weave their way through psychosis. It's just the energy of the hospital. I don't know if it's anybody else, but the energy of that place does that. To me, I'm well aware of my addictions and I'm always working through them. I go to hospital and I haven't got my coffee. I'm not able to have my coffee because they put you on horrible medication that stops you from drinking caffeine. So I have to go decaf, but then you sort of lose coffee and it's a bit not the same. And someone's doing something to you and they kill the love a bit. We have to get on, and smoking's the same. And I haven't been able to smoke properly nor drink my coffee properly since I last went to hospital. And when things get tough in life, I resort to coffee and smoking. And one of the factors I am dealing with is physical pain. To have two things that work, even if it's a mental stimulation, but the mind relaxes and is able to deal with the pain, for your life, don't get in the way of that. But it's all disjointed. Love has gone to the mind here in Europe. We can well imagine South America, parts of Asia, Africa. The mind isn't corrupted. It's still a little bit more innocent and pure and simple. So love is still present in people. But here in Europe, you can imagine in America too, it's all mental. And it's the same with me. I'm exactly the same. I'm European. I live in London. I apply love the same way. Compassion. This is the problem right now. Too pressured to be naturally compassionate. We have to do something else. And it always seems to work. There's always a logic to it. You're there and you're screaming in agony and you need help. And I give you a solution to it, but you've got to snap yourself out of that pain, go into your head, have a little think, find the space to have a little think. What I'm offering to you is actually going to help. To calm yourself down and accept it. When you're in a bit of pain, it's hard to hear something. Now what I'm offering you isn't the best solution in the world. It's actually pretty crap. It's what a little bit of compassion would do. It's actually pretty crap. But it works. So you deny it. No, that's a crap solution. Why am I going to do that? I'm in agony. Fuck off. But after doing that 2-3 times, we're still in pain. And we've got nothing else to do. Compassion's not coming, so we accept it. We find the space through telling them to fuck off 3 times. To realise that I have no other choice but to accept this. this as my healing. And we keep accepting that bottom line here in Europe for healing. And it does something to the mentality. It makes you a bit hard to life. If you can accept life, instead of with this much compassion and love, this much, from that to that. It turns us a bit insane. I don't like Europeans. They're too in their heads. We're too in our heads, sorry. But in all honesty, my circumstance this time I don't know what will help. So I'm not able to talk to you about the details of what's been going on for me because my memory's been wiped. The best thing I can do is stay calm and not get worked up by that, to retain as much of my memory as possible. 15 years I've gone through this, time after time. God's making it worse. God said hello, gave me a bit of space for one day, and then the present moment came back round, and I said to God, well, that's nice that you're God, but this is still my life. This is still my life, and there's still no oxygen, God. As far as I know, you made me a human being, and you made me require oxygen. You've taken away my coffee and smoke, and I'm not getting the therapy out of my coffee and smoke. That's all I need, my coffee and smoke. As a support, as a crutch to this insane madness. When all we need to do is just live in nature, live wild in the forest. But we put all of this in the way, and all of this in the way says I really need coffee and smoke right now in the present moment. And it's a head trip because I'm smoking, aren't I? I'm putting this in my mouth. But unfortunately, my eyes are a huge pain to me, and I shouldn't be smoking right now before my eyes, but I'm too addicted. My life is too pressured and I can't stop. I'm not worried about the addiction because it's within my intention to stop. It's just now's not the right time. And the way it's been taken from me, it's like someone else's mind is having their influence in my life, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not bothered about quitting anymore. Just give me my coffee and smoke back and I'll get on with it. What's the point of thinking about quitting when you're making me need it so much in the present moment? There's been a little ray of hope. I found a documentary on YouTube about Ubuntu. It's an African philosophy on life and compassion. It's not even compassion, it's just a natural state that human beings are able to embody with their mind. So it's just like how can I put it? It means I am because of you. I am because of you. Because of us. I am because of us. And I translate that as we've only made it this far because of each other. That's how I hear it. We've only made it this far because of each other. And that's Ubuntu. So what God is doing to me at the moment is giving me this new philosophy and approach to life, and he says, at a distance, this can heal you. And I return round and say to him, this is the present moment. There's no oxygen. Where is Ubuntu? So that's the start of that journey for me. I don't know how it's going to look. Do I go down the Ubuntu route or not? Been complaining to God, and well, my body's responding in little bits, not as quickly as the present moment. Not as quickly as the present moment, but I've seen quite a few changes in the past 24 hours, so that's something to take. And in truth, another reason I was making this live stream is just to wake up a bit, speak to somebody else. Ubuntu here in Europe. I've got to put my camera phone on and make a live stream to feel like I might connect to somebody. Like some of this might have worth. I'm just trying to stay calm and cool. I've got a history of self-harm and suicide, and at the moment none of that is my present reality, because I'm locked into the present moment, and none of that is going to help. I've tried suicide too many times, too many failed attempts, and I'm too scared. I'm too scared with my bad luck that if I try suicide, I won't die. I'll find myself waking up in a hospital somewhere with even worse, in an even worse place than before. In other words, I'm left with horrible, horrible problems as a result of a failed suicide on top of my problems before. So I'm not going to be going down that route. So this is about day 3, day 4 of this, I forget. Maybe day 5. And this live stream has filled a gap for the present moment where I've had to talk and express myself, where I'm stuck here alone. This building is full of tiny rooms like this. They're about 2.5 by 2.5 meters squared. That's about 7-8 foot by 7-8 foot. From there to there is my kitchen. In the corner there is my toilet. The whole building is like this from what I understand. And it's all middle-aged men. All of us, except for one lady. Is this what middle-aged men deserve in this world? Where's Ubuntu? Where's compassion? Oh, he's almost 40, he's gone 40. He needs somewhere to live. We're going to help him. Oh, we found somewhere with all the other middle-aged men. With the other middle-aged men. We all win together, but we also all lose together. I've got somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat, somewhere to take care of my survival. My survival. Ubuntu is a collective survival. In other words, with a personal survival, we'll go through hell. And I'm going through hell. And Ubuntu is one step past that. You've reached that level. On a personal level, you're done. Here, have some community. Here, have a greater vision of the world. But I'm stuck in this tiny little box. I've got physical mental health problems. My life doesn't say Ubuntu. Coming from personal survival. I need to do more research on it, and I'm not putting it down because at the moment it's my only hope. Right now, in the present moment, I've got this thing called Ubuntu. I saw a documentary on YouTube. And it means putting all of our problems to the back burner for the collective cause, for the collective good. And that's just not nice. Basically, I'm really pissed off with God and life and everybody, and I have my justifications to be pissed off. And now I say the magic word Ubuntu, and what that means is let go of our problems, all of them. All of them. I don't know what Ubuntu looks like here in Europe. And because I'm European, I have to think about it first. And because there's no oxygen in the present moment, I can't really think about it first. So I'm a bit of a headlock with Ubuntu. And I'm just pissed off. So Ubuntu just doesn't seem like where it's at. Well, I'm not going to leave all my problems. You mean none of my problems go away? You've just tried to wipe my memory for the God knows how many times in my life. And on top of that, you want me to say, okay, God, I now become Superman. You can load up all your problems on me, and it doesn't matter because I have my global family. and we're Ubuntu. That's how it sounds. It sounds insane, innit? Like that's gonna work when we're stuck in these little boxes. Wars going on at the moment in the world. Steve Bezos, I don't know, I forgot his first name. He's having a 3-day wedding in Venice. 3 days. He's laughing at the rest of humanity. I'm a multi-billionaire, one of the richest people in the world. That means I get a 3-day wedding. I'm not even Indian. Indians do 12-day weddings. All of them do 12-day weddings. But this member of the white tribe says, no. My billions say I'm eligible for a 3-day wedding. I haven't got a problem it's in Venice. I haven't got a problem that he's asked all the celebrities to be there. It's going to be flashy, he's a billionaire. But why make it 3 days? So obviously I'm in a place where I'm a bit depressed. And I'm nitpicking. And God said this thing will probably sort you out, Gabriel. But right now, you're looking at it and you can't see it. All you're seeing is a label, Ubuntu. Right now, you want to kill yourself and your fellow man. So it's no surprise you want to kind of kill Ubuntu in the present moment too. Life is that pressured. But what do you know inside of you? So my uncle always taught me to keep it simple. And that's definitely what Ubuntu is. It's simple. And when I saw the documentary, it was kind of the thing that would heal the world, if we're honest. It will heal the whole world. But I've got to accept my life as a living hell. And I've got to accept that I can't stop God giving me problems. Through personal survival, we're essentially fighting God, saying, I don't want any more problems in my life. I need to be in control. And Ubuntu is saying, we have each other. Live life. In other words, we have each other. We're going to have good times and we're going to have bad times. But we have each other. I'm probably not doing the best explaining Ubuntu right now when I want to forget about it. I want to put it on the back burner. I want to have a good think about it and get it in the right place first. But I'm pretty sure that's my salvation. Well, after half an hour, I'm in a place where I'm going to be able to get myself together and go out for a walk. I wasn't able to do that half an hour ago. My problems are still here. But do you want to know what? Do you not want to know what I just realised? I'm making this live stream for myself, to help myself. I needed this half an hour to get myself into a place where I'm able to step outside the door. But I'm doing it for everybody. I'm thinking of the viewer, and I'm hoping that there's some wisdom to take from all of this. Isn't that Ubuntu? The best I can do as a European in this box, from the mentality of personal survival. This is kind of Ubuntu. I'm trying to realize each time that I'm speaking to the children of the world. You're all children. Every single one of you, every single one of us, me too. We're all children. So when I put on a live stream, I'm speaking to children. F-bombs come out. I don't know why I'm swearing once or twice at the moment. I thought I dealt with that, but they'll stop. But I'm speaking to children. That's Ubuntu, we're all children together. Why do I get an 8-foot by 8-foot box and Steve Bezos gets a 3-day wedding when he's not Indian? Nobody does weddings that last more than 1 day. Why is he doing 3 days? Where's Ubuntu, Bezos? And he turns around and says Amazon. So it's a very European Ubuntu. I give you Amazon, innit? What are you complaining for? And all of our thinking here in the West, all of our advancement, all of Africa's what's the word? Well, they're a bit like they're about 50 years behind Europe. On average, country to country, they're about 50 years behind Europe. So they're stuck in the 1970s. No mobiles, no computers, no technology, a landline telephone, that's all we get. And sometimes even in Africa they don't get that. So no technology. So not in all of the technology I have, if I meet someone without any understanding of technology or any technology in their life, how do we look at them? I'm just going to put a vape on. It's going to make a bit of noise for about 5 seconds. Well, we look at them a bit stupid, innit? And you don't know the wonders of technology. You don't know. And they probably look at us like, yeah, but you forgot Ubuntu. Keep your technology, man. We've got Ubuntu.